We're staying at an RV park tonight.
We've got something really fun planned for this afternoon.
I don't like hot air balloons. I've watched too many videos of them going crazy.
It's supposed to have a garbage bag that makes it so easy the way they show it on the video.
I'm like, what are we, like the friggin' poundage poopers?
When the sunlight hits my face, it won't be long.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Sedona, Arizona.
It is day 4 of van life. It is our final day today. So we've got something really fun planned for this afternoon.
You're gonna have to wait and see what it is, so come along for the ride.
Let's go.
So that little speck up there is not a UFO. It's a hot air balloon, and that's something we could have done. I thought about doing is going up in a hot air balloon over the red rocks, but
I don't like heights. I don't like hot air balloons. I've watched too many videos of them going crazy.
they have a perfect safety rating, never had any issues.
Which means it's gonna happen sometime soon.
One thing you can do when you're camping that we found is you can go to Tractor Supply stores and give your dog a bath. Many of them have the dog washing station, so we're gonna give Kota a bath today because he is red rock dirty. We've got the pet wash, you've got a dryer, they give you towels. They even got some stuff that you can use too.
Hold on just a second.
Let's get up in there. Okay.
He's like, oh, what kind of sorcery is this? I thought I didn't have to have a bath out here on vacation. Kota, what do you think about all this?
Now that he's washed, we're ready to start drying him off. He's white again. Oh, Kota, now look at how beautiful you are. You have a little bit of remnant of red rock on those feet, but looking good, buddy. Looking good, buddy.
Is that a clean dog you got there?
So we're on day 4, and we decided tonight we're gonna stay at the state park. What is it? Dead Horse State Park, that we actually came on day 2, I believe, and got some water. We wanted to stay somewhere tonight that we could actually have access to trash and water and showers and all of that, because we have to bring the van back tomorrow and we need to have taken care of everything, including the toilets. So we're gonna see how the diaper genie things goes with cleaning it out, if it's easier, and we like that better than what we currently have. So we have a tent spot here. It was only like 20 bucks, and we're right next to the bathroom, so hopefully this is going to turn out great. And then we're headed to... So here's our spot, and this is a pretty nice little place. There's a lot of area up here. We have a nice view of the mountains. Right now, time to check out the bathrooms. We do have a nice picnic area right here, and we can actually have a fire here, which is nice too. So this is pretty nice too, especially for $20. Restrooms are nice and they're clean, so I give it all an A+. We are headed to our final excursion in our Sedona van life adventure. This excursion takes place in Clarksdale, Arizona. We are embarking on a unique journey aboard the Verde Canyon Railroad. I think I said that right.
Verde, one of those. Honestly, it really depends on who you talk to because we have heard some people say Verde and some people say Verde. And some people say Verde. When we arrived at the train station, we went ahead and checked in, got our tickets, got our train car, and then we made our way to the gift shop. They had a really cute little gift shop. The train depot was super cute. We had ordered our lunch ahead of time, so we picked up our lunch and we decided to hold off and wait until we got into the train and the train started moving before we would eat our lunch. But we enjoyed sitting outside, enjoying the beautiful weather. They had some folks there who brought some birds with them to kind of give you a little entertainment while you were waiting for the train to leave. It was a really, really cute little fun activity. The train ride was 4 hours long, and when we first got on the train, we had brought our food in with us, and then on our table there was a charcuterie board with lots of cheese and crackers and things of that nature. There were also drinks readily available, and we didn't anticipate that. Honestly, I thought I was in the wrong place and that maybe they had accidentally put us in the upgraded car. And they have a bar area where you can purchase additional drinks as well.
Instead of saying cheers, we're gonna go choo choo. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheers!
The scenery along the way was absolutely beautiful. You had the option to stay inside at your table, your assigned table, and enjoy the view from your big picture window, or you could go outside and enjoy the view from the open air train car. It was so relaxing and just such a beautiful ride. Kota had a really great time too.
Slow, all the days that passed had nowhere to go. I watched them slip away as far as I can see. I let them roll astray. It did not bother me. The sun is shining through.
We had so much fun on the Canyon Verde Railroad, and we would definitely recommend this little excursion from Sedona. So, we just got back from the train ride. I really enjoyed the train. But now our trip, our van life is coming to an end, and it is now time for us to finish cleaning up and clean ourselves up. But first, we gotta empty the
Toilet!
The adult diaper genie and see how that goes to see if
Based on the
think-
videos, there should be a garbage bag underneath the whole thing to begin
Come on,
with.
buddy, you get up
And
here.
there doesn't seem to be. So now I gotta somehow scoot your garbage bag underneath the stuff that's there so I can pull out easy. So,
You just sit there, buddy. 'cause-
needless to say, I'm
Okay.
really excited.
Yeah, so I thought about this when we were doing it. I thought, you know, we really should go ahead and put one of these garbage bags in here.
What's that say?
Plastic over plastic. Compost. I don't know. I thought about it.
No,
Anyway.
those tear. That's not a good bag. I don't want
Oh
that.
yeah, okay. So I thought before we got using it, like we should really probably put this garbage bag in like they showed, but
We figured that it would be done the way it should be.
so you're just gonna reach in there.
Yeah. And why I have to get the poop fingers. Which actually, I'm bringing that thing out here.
Okay, bring it out here. Bring out the toilet.
Hold on, let me get prepared. This thing's not very light.
Okay.
It looks like the popcorn you make, the Jiffy Pop you make over top of the fire.
Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure we can see what's happening here.
So this comes off. This is like your
Hold on. Let me just.
extra ring.
Okay, so that black ring is part of the trash. I know that. That is all.
So now what I need to do is get. This doesn't seem big. All right, I think we need to shut the video off for this, just in case.
No.
Oh wait, no, there's a bucket that comes out with.
Oh, there's pee in there.
Yes, there is pee in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we were down to the last one.
Oh, I think we need to take this to the dump. And then we dump out the bucket and everything. There shouldn't be pee in there. I guess you need that stuff that makes it solid.
I don't know. They should have friggin' warned her brother. All right, let's go to the trash can.
Okay. We're going to the trash can for this
We need
scenario.
more than one bag, too.
Okay, so we're at the trash place and we're going to attempt this, or Kevin's going to attempt this. I was thinking you take the whole bucket
I am
out
taking the whole bucket, but I
and
gotta
just go
put it-
dump the whole bucket
No, I
into
need
the
to put
trash.
it into a thing.
No, Kevin, it's going to be wet.
I didn't do this. Are you sure this stays with it?
Yeah, that's garbage. You're supposed to just wrap it all up around it.
No, it's not that easy. I couldn't get a hold of it.
Weird. That is disgusting. Stinks. I think just take that and then just dump it.
I'm trying to.
That's not as
Problem is,
easy.
I can't. It's not that easy to get a friggin' hold of.
What the heck? Do you want me to grab a side of it?
Quit showing the friggin'
It's supposed to have a garbage bag that makes it so easy the way they show it on the video.
The problem is I can't get rid of it. That's gonna get a grip on it.
Do you need me to hold this?
No, I gotta put it in the bag. Give me the friggin' bags.
Hold on. There's like pee in there. Doesn't seem like that worked very good. They do have those things that make your pee solid, but ugh. What do you think, Kota? Now we gotta go to the dump station and we're gonna need to wash that out. Kota, don't. Kota, you get back up on the seat, please. Please.
Can you hit the light out, please?
So it literally smells so bad in here. This toilet is a no. What do you think, Kev? What do you think?
I think it sucks. And you wouldn't realize how much your friggin' human waste weighs. Like I must have lost 40 freaking pounds because that was so hard to get out.
I don't think it's supposed to leak like in there either with like urine, which is very smelly. I don't know why we couldn't smell it before. I guess it has a good seal on the toilet, but no. Well, I'll stick with the cassette toilet. And I don't want to mess with compost and mulch either. The toilet. Let's talk about the toilet because, okay, the toilet to me was pretty amazing to have a diaper genie for adults.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool till I cleaned it up.
Yeah, but that really was not, I felt like, and then when I watched it back, I mean, you had just one little bag of poop.
that one little bag of poop weighed 400 pounds and it was hard to get out. I'm like, what are we, like the friggin' poundage poopers? Like, trying to get it out. Now, granted, it was in there kind of funny, but it probably weighed 10 pounds. And I'm like, well, it's only been 3 days.
It caused you so much anxiety. I could tell by you carrying.
And then, like, pulling that thing out, I didn't want to
bag.
just dump it into a dumpster because then it's like this big diaper genie of poop. So I wanted to bag it because it's like, it felt wrong sticking it into the dumpster. But that's what you're supposed to do with it. I don't know. The old classic cassette toilet, just if you're, you occasionally go by the dump station, you dump it in the dump station. If you can't, you can dump it into a regular toilet. You just have to be careful.
It makes no difference to me because I'm not going to do the poop.
Either way, I'm friggin' elbow deep in crap. You know what I mean?
So if he wants to do a cassette toilet, fine. All I care about is that it doesn't stink. I do feel like that didn't stink less. When
it didn't stink more or didn't stink less?
I felt like that did not stink, except for when you were actually going to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. When you don't have water, there's a certain amount of, stink that probably when it bobbles down under the water that it holds in. When you just dry dropping, you know what I mean?
But the minute you did the diaper genie, after it aired out in here, the stink was gone.
Let's just face it. It stinks going in this hole, but it stinks more going out that hole. So
I liked the toilet. It was fine. Sometimes I feel like a cassette toilet can get awfully stinky.
Well, either way, it's not an elongated toilet. It's the round toilet. Not my favorite.
We've come to the end of day 4, and I am exhausted, and my pants are filled with fuzz from this blanket.
But I have to say that definitely a great experience. However, tight quarters.
Do you want to talk about all the things that have gone wrong? How about we talk about the van?
I wrecked the van. I backed into a tree. Shrub.
Yeah, now we're going to have to pay for the damages. Okay.
So, day 4. End of day 4. We had an awesome day today. What all did we do today? We got up. We made eggs in this awesome little tiny skillet. What else?
I don't know. We don't need to recap our whole day.
Well, what are we talking about then?
We are now going back to regular life. So now we just have to think about, what do we think about van life?
Because with van life, there are some benefits, and then there are some trade-offs. The big trade-off for van is price, because you're really talking about a lot of money.
Yeah, but I think that the most important thing you have to do first is figure out what kind of camping you want to do. Mm-hmm. And for us, we're really thinking about this in terms of having something that fits a gap that we don't have. We have the cargo camper that we pull with our Jeep, so it's our Jeep custom camper, and we have our Class C. And to me, the van was just kind of a mix of both of them. So I don't know that it necessarily is the time for us to get a van and do a van, because it doesn't really fill a gap at this moment for something we can't already do with what we have.
And there were features that we definitely did like.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And some things.
This right here.
What?
Like the Dometic 12-volt solar. The solar
it's not solar.
What?
It's battery powered.
No, the solar in the van.
Oh yeah.
The solar power.
The whole battery bank. Well, let's say the solar recharges, and so does when you drive it. But the battery bank stuff, we never got below 90%. Well, maybe we got into the 80s.
All I have to say is people kept asking why we didn't have solar in the cargo camper, and I thought, we don't need solar, we have a generator. oh my goodness, we need solar. It's like solar is so nice to have.
Yeah. One of the other things I really liked was a diesel heater. Other than the fact that what they do is they put them under the passenger seat. So if you open up the side door, the exhaust is right there and the exhaust comes in. Stacy really likes the sink. I really don't need a sink, but she likes the sink.
I do like a sink.
Shower, kind of a waste of space for us.
Yeah, I don't really. It's too small in here. Plus, there's no curtains at all. So,
Yeah.
who's shower? Like we're like in a fishbowl when when it's dark. So, like showering and cleaning is overrated. Who needs to shower more than once a week?
We definitely, if we had a van, we'd have window covering so that it was like sealed tight. Completely black.
So all in all, I really like van life. I think that van life is awesome. Of course, I love camping. I love getting out there and enjoying nature.
You like the roof rack.
Oh, the roof.
It's got a little deck up there. It's like 4x4, but she loved it.
I love the deck. That is a game changer. I just sat up there this morning. I just sat up there and watched the sunrise and meditated and prayed and just felt so good until Kevin kept interrupting me, telling me it was time to get down and then shaking the van around. But
I did not shake the van around.
yes, you did. But I did love that. But all in all, I would say I really love van life. I love being out in nature. I love all of that I love what van life affords. However, I think we already have that right now. It's just not with a van. It's with our Jeep. It's with our custom Jeep cargo camper. And
I do think there's some pieces of the van features that I would like to add, especially with our new build that we're going to
100%.
do with our 6x10, which is a little bit bigger, which would afford us a little more space. But one of the things is in the van, every time you break camp or every time you go somewhere, you have to break camp. You have to rearrange all your stuff. So you're never like kind of set up. Whereas with a trailer, you can drop the trailer and have good security so nobody can steal your stuff. And then you can leave and go do what you want to do and then you can come back to camp. Whereas with this, we would have to spit on a spot. We'd have to get there early and then kind of not leave, because if we left, somebody was going to get the good spot.
But the thing is that the one advantage that a van has is that you could take it with you and you can get in a spot. We would not have been able to park in any of the spots, I don't think, in Sedona, very few of them, because when you have your Jeep camper, even though it's small, plus your Jeep, that really takes up two spots, and they just didn't have that kind of parking.
No.
We booked with Outdoorsy and it was a great experience and we had a really good time. And it gave us an experience and an adventure that we would not have had otherwise. So get out there, try some new things, and as always, be free. See you in the next adventure.
I'm in my long johns.
What?
Let's just put a blanket across my lap. Where's the...
We're not even talking about the poop tank.
I don't care. Let me just put something on my lap here. What are we talking about? The overall experience?
So, Kev,
Like
can you
right
not
here?
can you whip me in the turd?
So we give van life a big 2 thumbs up because it was so much fun. And if you get the chance to go out there and try something like this, we booked through Outdoorsy. It was a great experience, except for
That's gonna be a hilarious one to watch back. Pull out pieces just for ourselves.
Baby,